how do you feel about the way the industry has changed?
I think, well, I sort of touched on it, in a previous question where, I said that I felt quite disappointed with the industry. I mean, a lot of that is a personal thing because I was very, very pushy with the menswear schedule, having a designated menswear schedule in London. And it was great to have a lot of other menswear designers who also wanted the same thing. So it was this kind of camaraderie to get us a show schedule because, we wanted to show to buyers at a time when they actually had money and could then put orders in, like waiting until the women's wear calendar was, we were like, what are we doing this for? It's not a vanity project. We actually want to sell this stuff. So when I sort of see things getting tagged on to London Fashion Week, or I see, there's an announcement that June is a curated something or other at the ICA, I just feel like, well, why? Why have we got to this? So I get it with, COVID and lockdowns and everything else and budgets and things like that. But I would love it if somebody kind of came out like all guns blazing and just said, actually, sod it, we're not going to be part of your curated, what have you. We're going to do our own thing and we're going to, set up our own schedule. And I'm sure there'll be lots of people looking at this and going, well, why don't you sort that out and stop whinging about it and maybe, put your money where your mouth is. But the state of the fashion industry in the UK is so down at the moment. It would be a very expensive project to do, sponsorships and stuff like that. I think designers are really having to pull it out of the hat at the moment. And that makes me feel sad because I think even when we started SIBLING in 2008, we were going through a sort of downturn in the economy, but there were enough of us who felt a kind of rebellious spirit that actually really wanted to pull it off and really wanted to make a kind of a loud noise. And there was a different level of support. There was the European Union were very supportive. There were showrooms that we could be part of. We could get funding. And I think now a lot of it is do an event and then where do you go from there? There's no support for showrooms. So that's the thing that makes me most upset really about the industry. In addition to the whole sustainability thing and all of that type of stuff. But for me on a personal level, that makes me upset.